हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू टोन एंड तड़का। मैं हूँ स्वरूपा एंड
Jenna.
हाय। सो टुडे है हमारा आज 11th डे ऑफ बेली फैट लॉस चैलेंज का। टुडे इज़ आवर डे 11 ऑफ बेली फैट लॉस चैलेंज का एंड आज हम करने वाले हैं कुछ प्लैंक्स, पुशअप्स एंड सब एब्स वर्कआउट। जेना आपको इसके बारे में एक्सप्लेन करेगी।
Yes, for the sit-ups, we'll be contracting the core along with giving a couple little health tips because the most important thing is eating those healthy meals daily.
Okay, so without any further delays, let's start today's workout.
So we're going to get started with your warm-up so those bodies are nice and warm. We're just going to go to those side butt kicks. So leaning forward, getting into the hamstrings, working the obliques and core here, moving those arms and getting that heart rate up. You can lean into it or stand straight up, whatever feels better for you. For the warm-up, we could add little push-ups.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
so we're going to take it down while that heart rate's still coming up. Still good to do so. We're going to come down into those push-ups. So focus on that breath. If you need to drop to your knees, I'll drop to my knees. So I was going to do the advance. You're 9. Pulling in that belly button to spine. 8. 7. Focus on that breath. 6. 5. Nice. 4. Nice. 3. Swaz killing it on those hard ones. You can do it too. Last one. Step in. So notice that breath. Good job, Swaz. You push your weight harder than I. We just did that nice leg jog out. Those butt kicks. You can bring those feet up nice and high. Hitting that butt. Get those hamstrings.
Oh, I love this nice and high.
Yes. And so we're kind of on a decline hill here, which is going to make it harder when we go into those sit-ups. So whatever kind of level you have, whether you're at home or outside, pay attention to the ground because if you're on a slant like us, you're working 10 times harder.
True.
Right?
And I guess that's better
Yes.
for your better results. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So when we go into that core, we're going to go back to those push-ups. If you want to go into the modification, maybe Swell will do the easy ones this time,
Sure,
and I'll
yeah.
do the hard ones. Get for a break because those full ones, if you're doing those full ones at home, they are hard. So we're going down. You don't have to go deep here. If you find like they're too much, you just want to get secondary muscles, pec minor, pec major, around that bra line, and just in the front, you can make them smaller. You do not have to go deep here. When you go deep, it's more concentration on the shoulders and the traps. We have 5. Notice how mine are smaller. I like that though. I like just getting that bra line. 4.
4.
Okay, 3. There we go. 2. And last one. It's not about the number. Remember that. It's about that push to the challenge.
True. And if you're new, अगर आप नए हो push-ups के लिए, so go for the modified version.
Yes.
Yeah.
And keep the shoulders powered back into the scapula. You always want that scapular depression so you get no pain in those shoulders. As we notice our breath coming down, we're going to wait till it's safe to do so to go down into that core. So when we turn back to our side, we're going to go low, side to side. Here's active recovery, opposite leg. Good. This is allowing our heart rates to come down because when we get down to the floor, you don't want that elevated heart rate, right? Too much stopping too fast on the blood and the heart. So here's your active recovery. You notice we're still breathing heavy because you're in that fat burn zone, and that's where you need to be. You don't have to overdo it here. So we're doing for 10 more. We're just bringing that resting heart rate coming down so it's safe to get down onto the ground after that.
I love this move.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just natural movements to get the inner and outer adductors. That lower core is always engaged here. And just remember, the biggest tip we try to tell you is that 10,000 steps a day. So that motion is lotion. You're moving, you're burning. So 1 hour a day, it's only 10%. So you need to focus on the steps throughout the day, how much you're moving.
Yeah.
You know, with the kids or at work, getting that extra set of stairs, not taking the elevator, those things all add up.
True. तो जेना says कि हमें अगर हम रोज 10,000 स्टेप्स कंप्लीट करते हैं तो ये बॉडी के लिए बहुत ही अच्छी चीज़ है बिकॉज आपका ऑटोमेटिकली फैट बर्निंग प्रोसेस स्टार्ट हो जाता है एंड इट्स नॉट दैट हार्ड. 10,000 स्टेप्स आप कहीं भी कंप्लीट कर सकते हैं. इवन घर में स्टैंडिंग भी ये सब हो सकता है.
We're going to take it into back reverse lunges, just open up the shoulders, so alternating here. Good, we're alternating, we're opening the shoulders here, releasing any little bit of tension we had during those push-ups. The core is strong, you feel that belly button supporting the lower back. Inhaling, exhaling, nice opening the shoulders, feel the glutes and the hamstring again, so that nice pull in the back.
True. अपने shoulders को हमेशा like straight करके लीजिए and make sure आपका जो पेट है, जो पेट का एरिया है, उसको आप हमेशा खींच के रखें So you get better results if you tuck your core.
Nice low impact, always easy on the body. That's actually where you get the biggest fat burn because it's a long duration. The endurance is what pushes you and gets into those zones.
Yeah, and soon we're going to teach Jenna how to speak Hindi.
Yes, yes, that's what I want more than anything.
Yeah.
So let's open up the shoulders here. Look over that shoulder, little wrist roll.
That side, okay.
Yeah, notice the back. Other side, we'll take it across. Good for 3, 2. We just do that so when you're at home, you feel the breathing. When you feel the breath is good and you're warm enough, but it's not too much, you're gonna come down to that core. So cores are nice and tight here. We're pulling in, belly button to the spine, chin stays up. We're gonna come down. Now we're on an elevation, so we're going up that slant.
Okay.
So Swa's shorter than me, so she's working double time. She's really pulling that gravity, and we're keeping the chin up. If you have a hard time, you can make that apple under the chin. Now the number one thing you see wrong with fitness videos and trainers and anyone, they're dipping the chin because our neck is stronger than our core. So we're actually not using our core. So when people tell me, well, my neck hurts after, that's because you were looking down. Your body wants to cheat you and use the neck, but here, we're gonna use the core, not cheat. We're gonna do it a little bit easier for you guys. Switch it up, open the shoulders, hands come back. You're gonna lift the legs, okay, holding here.
Oh wow.
You're gonna go in and out, okay? So this is working lower core.
It's hard.
It is hard. And if you want more of a challenge at home, if it's too easy, you're just lifting those hands. If you don't, then you stay here, right? So it's about how you feel in your body.
Yeah, if you want like more challenges, अगर आप चाहते हैं ज़्यादा challenges, तो follow Jenna. अब कम challenges follow me. And जैसे कि Jenna ने बोला, हमें हमारी neck straight रखनी है. Neck में कोई भी आपको pressure नहीं डालना है.
Good. We're gonna take it forward, little release, grabbing those toes or shins. We're just gonna release those shoulders, feel that nice stretch in the body. And when we come back to that lower core, same thing here. We're gonna open those shoulders so hands can come behind you, okay? Find that balance, straight leg lift. So opposite to opposite. The straighter your back, the harder it is. If you lean back, it's easier. Straighten up. We're on that decline hill, so remember, it's really hard for us because we're on a slope down. You
So-
feel that engagement?
So we're sitting like this, Jenna, or
Yeah.
like this?
So that's easy if you need that. If you want
Okay.
to come a little closer,
Okay.
lift. The legs are going to feel like Lego legs. The hip flexor pulls the lower core. You feel that there?
Yeah.
It is harder than it looks.
It is. Yeah, अगर आप थोड़ा easy कर रहे हैं, so go like this. लेकिन hard चाहिए, then come forward. थोड़ा forward आके then कीजिए. बहुत मुश्किल है, but इसके results बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छे
We're
हैं.
going to make this even harder. We're going to
Yeah.
stack that first right foot on top of that left foot, grabbing the shin. Get that stretch in. If you want to go deeper, breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2. Keeping that foot up now. This tiny, keeping the chin up, tiny movement. You're going to feel that isolation, that transverse, right? Isn't
Yeah.
that great? You're going to
Is
get
it?
that isolation. Yeah, so hold here. We're going to hold here and pulse. Keep the chin up. We're going to keep
Oh,
that chin
wow.
up. Because see, even so has to watch because your core is working so much. Body wants to cheat. Use that neck. We got 3, 2, and other side. Nice work. We're gonna go to the other side here. Get that stretch. Notice one side might be tighter than the other. We're breathing. Yeah, just a nice little release because this is concentrated secondary movements. You're isolating those little pockets in the core, right? So lower upper. So we're going back, tiny pulses. It's actually the slow movement and it's way harder. Like Swa's got a deeper slope than I do, but keeping that chin up in that perfect form, you're really isolating, locking in that core. We have 3, good for 2, last one, coming back to the core. You know, my clients told me today, core is the hardest thing to do, but if someone's pushing you, it's a lot easier, right? So when we come back to that hold here, this is opening the shoulders, you just find your balance. It does get easier. If you want that challenge, we're here. So we're gonna tap the feet. At any time you drop the arms, right? Anytime. Good for 5. There we go. Double burn. Lower and upper. 4. I know it's hard, but the hard things work, okay? Out of those comfort zones. We got 3. Little burn for 2.
I can
Good.
feel the
I
burn.
know. Isn't it good? Last
Yeah.
one. We're going to come up to Russian twist. These are a little bit easier. Different modifications. When you go to the side, you can stay high. If you want that challenge, you're coming to the low, dialing in that side oblique. Breathing into that. And you choose, right? You choose how deep you go. If you're on a hill like Swan Eye, it's really hard. If you need that little break, you feel
Yeah,
any
you can
tension
come
lower
here.
back, you just come up here. Good. We have 5,
And
4.
if you want like extra, you can have some weight.
Exactly.
I love this with Having
Yes.
some weight, yeah.
Adding the weight. So now we're going to come back up here. We're going to pull this right leg in, lean into it, foot on the ground. We're just lifting this leg up and down. If you need that challenge, you're going to lift both feet. So you can lift both feet off the ground. Come on, a little bit harder. It's wild. These tiny movements, though, these are actually the hardest. So we're going to set up on that other side. Once again, if what's always doing, lock it in, drop the shoulders. If that feels good, you're just staying right here. If not, you're going to lift a little bit here. So we're breathing for 10.
Oh, I'm trying
9.
this one.
Yes, it's hard, and it's even
hard.
harder because Swal's got the bigger slant than I do. For 3, good. For 2, last one. We're gonna come up to that center, drop the shoulders back, scapular depression. You're gonna lift up, and we're gonna hold and lubricate those knees. Good, nice and easy. For 10, 9.
I can literally feel the burn on my core and like on my the side handles.
Eating the soft tissue, and that's what we want. We want that little bit of muscle working so much that when you're sitting, you can feel your hard work. You may not like this right now. In the morning when you wake up and look in the mirror, you
Whoa.
know.
You're gonna love that.
You're
Yeah.
gonna love that. It is the best feeling. For 3, good. For 2, and last one. We're gonna go back to one set of full sit-ups. Now we're gonna go down, and we're gonna come back up, but the chin stays up. Maybe we'll do 5 because we're on a slant here. Because it's not about the count or the speed. It's about keeping that perfect form. When we have that chin all the way up, we're not using our head and neck, and that actually isolates every part of the core.
And slowly जैसे आपकी प्रैक्टिस होती जाएगी आप नंबर बढ़ाएंगे. आप 5 की जगह 10 करेंगे, 20 करेंगे, बट ये सब slowly possible है, right Jenna?
Yes.
That's what I say. Like if you go slowly
Control.
increase your numbers,
Slow and
it's
control.
possible. Yeah.
And sometimes makes it a little bit easier if you go from straight leg sit-ups.
Okay.
So we're down, you get that nice stretch. You don't even have to come all the way down on these. So if you're having a hard time get up, you can just go here, you're stopping, and back up, right? So you don't have to go all the way. You still feel that. You stop where you feel that contraction, and then you
Yeah.
come back up. You're connecting with your body here and being consciously aware and feeling that we're up, and then we're coming back down. You know, it feels good too on the ground because if you have tight hamstrings or glutes,
Yeah.
it's like a massage on the back body, right? We
So-
have 3 more.
You know, like I'm feeling like sometimes when we are so tired, when you wake up in the morning, you can literally do this in your bed for like 10, 15 and you're relaxed.
It's like having your coffee. It
Yeah.
actually sets the mood.
Yeah.
If the traffic's busy or anything, you do your workout and it's better, right? So just give it a little hold here. And then should we go into the plank series? Give it a break on the course.
We'll go
Yes.
planks. We'll go like 2-hand planks, then we'll go for side plank like the right hand and the left hand. So हम
Yes.
3 टाइप के plank करने वाले हैं. One is the typical straight plank, then we'll do like side plank, right hand, left hand.
Yes, plank series. Everybody needs that.
I love planks. Like with planks, it's like that. I hate them, but I love them.
It is, right? You learn to like them better once they're easier. They're so hard for me. Okay, so full planks.
Do you want to finish the plank or?
We're good. I would say do 10 seconds. Yeah. Focusing on that breath, belly button to the spine, shoulders over the hands here. 10 seconds is easy. You can do anything for 10. Realistically, everyone should be able to do this for a minute because holding your own body weight is just important enough to get you out of any challenges you face in the day.
True.
Your own body weight, that's huge.
You're like you carrying your weight on your legs, so you should be careful with your legs and your back.
We can come down since we only did 10 seconds to that lower plank. If you need to drop down to your knees, you can drop down to your knees, holding at the shin.
Like the way I'm showing you, you can go this way too. If it's too hard, अगर आप नए हैं plank के लिए, so just go this way. But अगर आपको practice है, then go the way Jana is doing.
So we're holding here. I know we went past the 10, 20 seconds now. We're going into the 30, but sometimes you need to trick your mind because once again, it's not about that count. We're going to come up one more time. Hold for that 10. Finish strong. You can do it for your shins, like so I was showing, or you're holding here. Do like 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Are we doing side planks today? Okay, so we're going to do those side planks. Swad's going to demo these ones because I'm not as familiar with these, but I know they dial in those side obliques, right? The biggest core in your muscle in your core is those obliques. So they're the weakest, so we got to work on those.
For the side plank, you go
Hand on the shoulder.
and then you can take your hand up in the air
it right up.
Yeah.
Focusing on that breath. I guess we could just do an easy transition to the other side from here.
Sure, yeah. If someone wants to go for easy, just put your knee down and just like this.
And at any time, drop your head over, drop it when you need to, and when you transfer to that other side, you're just bringing the opposite hand down under. We're going to open up on that other side. So release one step, keep that in here, push up. Nice and straight. Remember, breathing here, we're going to hold safe. Time putting on this side. Focus on that breath. Go on the shirt. Notice that you're letting this make your squats. That you need to straighten those knees. We got 5 more breaths here. And then I'll take the other side. For 4, for 3, for 2. Back to center. You can release it with a winding child's pose. Notice we did a lot of push-ups and shoulders, right? So you can just sit back, releasing that lower back, releasing your forehead, breathing into the upper back, shoulders, notice that stretch. For 3. Good. For 2. And rolling up to center, we're going to take that right leg forward. Okay, just open up that hip flexor, set up your lunges, side lunges. Right? So we're going to push up, keep that 90 with that knee. We're just going to do a little pulse here. Dropping that back knee, no pressure. Notice how we keep the 90 and our knee isn't coming past the chin. So right here, for 3. Good. For 2. This is opening up the hip flexor to help us with that lower core. So when we drop down, we're going to frame the foot, both hands, bringing that leg up. We're going to tap in and stay low. For 9. Good. Notice you're isolating the lower half, but that lower core is still working. It should be getting tight. You should really feel that burn. We're halfway.
I am because I never did like
9.
this said before.
Right? So when
Yeah.
you shock the body, and it's fun to mix it up. You don't always want to do the same exercise
True.
3 in a row. It's nice when you just have a flow and you just go into it. Good. We have 3 more.
I'm feeling my
For 2.
hamstrings.
Right?
Yeah.
And you're going to feel it wherever you need it most. So then we're going to switch legs, set up on that other side, find that stability, go right for that little pulse. So opening that hip flexor helps us along that core, that lower back. Good, we have 5 more. For 4.
What? We have 5 more?
For 2. See, I want that burn. I want you sweating. I want it hard. It's hard for us too, right? Tap it in, keep that 90, stay low.
Oh, that's why Jada is so successful fitness trainer for 20 plus years.
You know, it is easy. The hard things for me is running. I need to start running again, get that 5, 10K up, because doing the spin, doing all the things, right? And I want to do the splits again, so I'm going to work on my yoga too. We have 2 more here. For 2. Good. And last one. Good. So we're going to release that lower back here. Nice stretch in those hamstrings. Take it down. Good. And bringing it up. We're going to go into 1 series of deadlifts. Release that lower back. Hands on chest. Tight core here. We're bringing it down and up. Slight bend in the knees, never locking out the joints. So you can feel that opening in the core. Lower back is flat. Pulling in that belly button to spine. Good. We have 3. For 2. We're going to stay here, little pulse. For 10. Feel that isolation core. I should be able to eat lunch on your back. Good. For 3. For 2. Taking those arms up over the shoulder. Chair pose in yoga. You're just sitting back and you're holding here. Try to go a little deeper. For 3. For 2. Bringing the hands to center. We're going to drop over to the left. Drop that butt. For 3. For 2. Back to center. Nice deep. Other side. Drop it for 3. For 2. Exhale. Inhale, coming all the way up. Now I want to see if those cores are engaged. Hands come together. We're going to pull it in. Balance is all core. We're holding there. Balance is really hard. Sometimes it's easy. We're making it look easy because we're staring at, a point that's not moving. So the same thing on the other side. Drop, inhale up, open the shoulders, go in the opposite.
It shows how strong your core is if you have really good balance.
So we're going to open up those hip flexors up first. Opposite hand to counteract that balance. We're bringing it up. You can stay right here, grab something next to you, or you can take it to reverse dancers and just open it up. Because like the core, we want to elongate the muscle and not bulk it up. We want to get that nice elongation, breathing into that. You'll notice sometimes you're sweating more in the stretch, right? Horsewall has the biggest slope, so it's harder for her because she has the deep hill back there. And one side, yeah, we need to do way more stretching. So adding it will actually help you get better cardio and strength. So if you can, you're staring at a squat, not staring at me or squat, because it helps when you're breathing here. Maybe for 5, not
Yeah.
scripting, we're
No.
doing filters, right? So
That's
we're taking
what-
it nice and wide sumo squats because I want to get into the hip flexors, lower core. So we're gonna go down.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we
Yes.
always say is be real, not perfect.
Yes.
Perfection will come.
No, and you know what? Some days I can do a back flip,
Yeah.
some days I can't. It's all about working with your body, depending what kind of stressful day you've had. So here, you can't teach someone how to feel their body, but you know it better than a doctor or a trainer. So you listen to that. If there's a move that we're doing you don't like, you just change it because it's about the movement once again. It is the eating properly, the movement all day, the movement that makes you feel good. And like our last video, in 9, we're gonna go down to those hips, see if they're more open today. And push back, get a little bit deeper. This is very difficult for me, easy to pursue. So you'll notice, different hips, different bodies. Just get into those modifications.
True, like that's what the thing Jena said कि हर दिन ये हो सकता है कि कोई एक्सरसाइज आपको आज नहीं हो रही है बट ये माइट वो कल हो सकती है. सो डोंट लूज योर होप्स. इफ यू डूइंग समथिंग आप उसको वो ट्राई कीजिए कि वो एक्सरसाइज एटलीस्ट आप इन अ वीक 4 से 5 बार करें तो आपकी बॉडी उस चेंज को अडप्ट करती है क्योंकि चेंज को अपने आप में लाइक ढालना मुश्किल होता है लेकिन बोलते हैं ना मुश्किल है बट ये नहीं कि होगा ही नहीं. सो इट्स पॉसिबल अगर आप रोज़ उसका ट्राई करें रोज़ करें. लाइक मी एंड जेना वी आर हियर टू मोटिवेट यू गाइज लाइक एवरी डे.
Accountability. You just need your partner,
Yeah.
your teammate. You maybe have family and friends that want to push. Let's release that lower back. Roll it up. We're going to go right back into those seated core. My favorite. So seated core. Let's get into those hips, hip flexors. We're going to open here.
Okay.
Shoulders drop. And then we're going to hold here. Now, you're releasing shoulders, hips. If you want more of a challenge, you're lifting. This is hard because this is a lot of core. This is
Okay,
a
like
lot
this?
of core. Yes, you can stay there.
Okay.
And if you need to tuck your chin in and roll back because it is difficult. This is just if you want to have that little bit of balance. Good. See, challenge. Everyone thinks they can't do it. Leave it squat. Then she's like, wow, I can do it. I just threw that at her.
Oh.
So that's part of it, right?
Okay.
You get fun
I'm
with the
trying.
workout. Good. We're holding for 3. You got this. Nice. For
Okay guys,
2.
I'm trying. Make sure you're trying too.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time.
Yeah, and thank you so much guys for being with us. Yeah, we enjoyed our workout. I hope you enjoy this workout at home. If you have any comments, any concerns, please comment in the comment section and we will try to reach to you and answer the comments if you have any concerns.
See you soon.
See you soon. Bye. And one more thing, to subscribe, like and share our channel Tone and Tadka.
Yes. Tone Tadka.